Every time you come in, there's new webs. But we gotta let the spiders live, right? We gotta let the spiders live too. But yeah, just wanted to bring y'all in. About to do a couple some pull-ups. Guess what, y'all? PSA, public service announcement. Higher Self Streetwear is in the process of being relaunched. It's in the process of being reborn again. And taking it to new heights, man. There's no limits. No limits to what we about to do with the brand. Higher Self Streetwear is just one piece of the Higher Self empire, you know? But it's an important piece because it's a physical, tangible good that you can take away and take home with you and remind you what Higher Self stands for. Something like this. Love. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to love yourself to activate that higher self. So yeah, while I'm doing pull-ups, read a little bit of The Achievement of Love, Spiritual Dimensions of Islam by Sufi Muhammad Iqbal, Khalifa of Sheikh Al-Hadith Maulana M. Zakaria. Maulana M. Zakaria. It reminded me, I got another, that's an author. I think his name is Zach. Let's see where this. We got two bookmarks. One is a receipt, and one is an actual bookmark. So let's start from them pages, and then we'll go back. This is The Achievement of Sincerity. Excuse the plane. We in the hood. You know all the hoods is by the airports and shit. We in the hood right now. Inktown. Shout out to Inkster 481 for one. Y'all know what it is, man. We got love for y'all too. From Ipsy to the D to the Inktown, to Sag Nasty, to Yaktown, to the Zoo, to L Town. It's Michigan shit, baby. But anyway, The Achievement of Sincerity, page 60. If prior to all actions one were to worry about purifying intentions, preventing the intrusion of desires, it would cause imbalance. Let's run that back. If prior to all actions one were to worry about purifying intentions and preventing the intrusion of desires, it would cause imbalance. Actually, one would be unable to perform many deeds. For example, it may take 1 week to correct the intentions for visiting a sick man, during which time the patient may even pass away. It is also relatively more difficult to purify intentions for good deeds, which are great and deemed more honorable, and which are more likely to give rise to fame and foster other desires of the nafs. Dawa and Tabligh. Dawa and Tabligh. I don't know how to say that, you know. Tabligh, someone in the, I don't know. Anyway, where was he at? Dawa and Tabligh, learning and teaching, delivering talks, writing, charitable works, abundance of worship, political affairs, jihad, etc. are examples of such honorable deeds. Opportunities and means for disease, love, of fame and respect, wealth, etc. These desires participate openly or secretly in the above actions. Learning, teaching, delivering talks, writing, charitable works, abundance of worship, political affairs. That's so real too. Because there's so many people out here just like doing good things for the wrong reasons. Like, and that's why I think naturally I've been more incognito than I want to be. You know what I'm saying? Because what up though, Kevin? Because I just want things to be pure. I want to truly practice what I preach, and I'm just not attaching myself to anything, to any movement, just because it looks like they're doing something great. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody out here doing good shit in the world, doing stuff for the community, hosting events. You know what I'm saying? Y'all setting an example for me because soon I'm about to be doing more. What's up, Brenda? Brenda Thomas, are we family? You know I'm a Thomas. Shout out to the Thomas Plantation offspring. Nah. But anyway. Despite all of this, sincerity is essential according to religious law, and there are dire warnings about carrying out good deeds motivated by desires and the nafs. And the nafs is your lower desires, your lower self. This is mystical Islamic reading that we're doing right now, y'all. This is the Achievement of Love, the Spiritual Dimensions of Islam by Sufi Muhammad Iqbal. But yeah. What was it saying? Despite all of this, sincerity is essential according to religious law, and there are dire warnings about carrying out good deeds motivated by desires. Nevertheless, the attainment of sincerity must be possible because Allah has assured, Allah tasketh not a soul except according to his capacity. In fact, the people who pursue religion according to its proper method are even given the good news about the ease of achieving sincerity. Let's start that over. That was a little fumble. I said, in fact, the people who pursue religion according to its proper method are even given the good news about the ease of achieving sincerity. It is obvious that without following the correct procedures, it is difficult to achieve even the simplest of things. And at times, due to incorrect methods and procedure, one cannot achieve them at all. That's so real. Let's pause there and get some pull-ups in real quick. Y'all want to see how strong these pull-ups look? Let's see. You can tell I'm. We're gonna start with sets of 5. Keep it small right now. Sets of 5. Okay. The method of achieving sincerity. Then we got more Thomases coming in. Shout out to the Thomases. Is y'all family or what? I just want to know. But the method of achieving sincerity. Okay. It is a common observation that no matter how ordinary, the food taken by someone with good digestion imparts strength and produces healthy and pure blood. Even if there is some defect in food, like if the bread ain't fully cooked or stuff like that, the healthy digestive system can handle such deficiencies. In the case of someone who has a digestive disorder and weakness, even good and wholesome food cannot be digested. Actually, the more nutritious the food, the greater the harm. In this case, it is more appropriate to have concern about the proper medicine rather than food, although a small amount of food is still necessary to sustain life. Similarly, for achieving sincerity of intention, it is first necessary to treat the part of the body which generates intentions. It was stated previously that intention is the name of a heartfelt determination that evolves and the death of the heart, not the mind, and the heart. Therefore, if the heart is healthy and reformed, then the intentions which issue from it will have the required sincerity. Such actions will be trustworthy and acceptable in Allah's view and will merit reward in both the worlds, the physical world and the spiritual world. If this source of intentions, the heart, is plagued with illnesses and impurities, effective intentions will be generated despite verbal claims about sincerity. The results of such deeds will also be destructive. This fact has been stated in the following hadith. There is a piece of flesh in the body. If that is good, the whole body is good. And if it is corrupt, the whole body is corrupt. That is the heart. That is the heart. Y'all want to hear that hadith one more time? I've heard that a few times. Let's hear it one more time. There is a piece of flesh in the body. If that is good, the whole body is good. And if it is corrupt, the whole body is corrupt. And that is the heart. I mean, all right, 5 more pull-ups. Let's see, what should I do? 25? Can I do 25? Can I do 25? I need to get this bread going. One more because I fucked up. 6. Gotta get right. Okay. Dang, why they do that? Here we go. Once again, while I'm doing stuff, I'm reading out of The Achievement of Love, the Spiritual Dimension of Islam. The Achievement of Love, the Spiritual Dimensions of Islam by Sufi Muhammad Iqbal. Wait for this plane. You gon' miss this plane. You gon' miss this plane. Single wall vinyl panel. I don't wanna leave you. I don't wanna leave, but I need to. Alright. Despite the obvious meanings of this hadith, the devil has taught an upside down meaning to many people, according to which they put emphasis on the apparent and physical virtuous deeds only. However, according to this hadith, the reformation of the heart has clearly been stated as being the means of reformation of the deeds emanating from the body. It is therefore obvious that, besides apparently good deeds, there is something additional necessary to achieve the reformation of the heart. That's where it starts getting deep. Alright, I'm gonna skip to this because Some stuff is just too deep. It says, the human heart is a tremendous blessing from amongst the favors which Allah has bestowed upon our human existence. It is an established fact that the condition of the heart, its state of health, etc., influences the entire body. The emotions of love are also based in the heart. The effort to reform the heart and to strive for its spiritual health is known as tariqat and tasawwuf. Therefore, the Holy Prophet ﷺ has said, there is a piece of flesh in the body. If that is good, the whole body is good. And if it is corrupt, the whole body is corrupt. And that is the heart. Undoubtedly, if the heart whose condition influences the condition of the entire body becomes engulfed and annihilated with the love of Allah, the love of God, the domineering soul, the nafs al-amara, is reformed and refrains from its quality of mischief due to the being in the company of the heart engrossed in love, and thereafter gives room to feelings of love and hatred purely for the sake of Allah. In terminology, such annihilation of the heart is known as fana'i qalb. Fana'i qalb. In this condition, the entire body becomes obedient to the Sharia codes of religious law and conduct. It is incorrect to say that the means of the reformation of the heart are good deeds, correct beliefs, and acts of worship, because our Holy Prophet ﷺ has stated that the heart becomes the means of reformation of the body. In other words, the beliefs, deeds, and acts of worship emanating from the body become reliable only after the heart has been reformed. Allah has revealed in the Quran, and the remembrance of Allah is the greatest. In other words, zikr is the most effective in removing the elements of the heart, aka mantras, aka remembrance, aka throughout the day, as you're going about your day, no matter where you at, what you're doing, you can always be repeating something that reminds you of the essence of God all around you, in every situation, inside every human, every conversation, every argument. There's different tools, and one of the tools that we use, that I've been taught, and I'm still learning, is zikr, with the beads. You grab your beads, you have different names, different prayers, different things to say to keep you in remembrance no matter what you're doing. So yeah, 5 more pull-ups. Feel free to critique me about posture and all of that. Give me all the critiques, I don't care. Once again, people, The Achievement of Love, The Spiritual Dimensions of Islam by Sufi Muhammad Iqbal. Tap in. I'm about to tap out.